Good morning, world. Yes, welcome to another episode of Positively Living. And this episode, I would like to highlight about the 7 deadly sins that we all have. I've realized that psychologically it makes sense, and it's kind of logical if you zoom into these 7 characteristics that made it a sin. Thus, our life will never be complete or whole if we have this characteristic within us, right? Let's do it alphabetically. Okay. The first one is envy. If we live our life with envy, we will never be happy. Why? Because we are constantly looking at other people, and focus on what they have and what we don't. And we didn't realize that there's something that they don't have that we have. We are all blessed with greatness. It's just that we are great at different things. So if you are focusing on for example, you look at gorilla for how big they are, how strong they are. Dude, they are gorillas. You are human, so you cannot be jealous at the strength of a gorilla and the size of the magnitude and the power that they have. You cannot look at them and say that why gorilla is, it doesn't make sense, right? So you shouldn't look at another individual and say, why do we have this and I don't? So that envy and jealousy characteristic is gonna fuck you up. You're not gonna be satisfied with what you have. You refuse to realize that, dude, you have for example, that guy is rich, but who knows, he might have diabetes. You don't know that. You only look at the surface of what he portrays. But the fact that he can achieve so much with diabetes, it is his achievement. You get what I mean? So you don't look at his problem because he don't show it, but you focus on what he has. So the thing is, we are not supposed to live like that. Let's look at the second characteristic, which is greed, right? So what is greed? Greed is wanting more than what you can handle. Some people is greedy with money. That's why with this amount that is able to satisfy him, he's not enough. He want more. But the thing is, with more, he didn't give more. He just keep taking more. You get what I mean? He give minimally, but he take more. That's greed. People that are greedy is never happy because they never had enough. You get what I mean? So you have to be contented with what you have. If not, you'll never be happy. You get what I mean? It's like feeding your body with more food than you exercise, you will get fat. That leads to the third one, which is gluttony. If you feed yourself with more than you deserve, it'll be bad. It'll be bad. Have it like a reward. Eat when you are hungry, and once you are full, be contented. Like if you love sweet, just reward yourself once or twice with them sweets. If you love chocolate, just reward once or twice like you deserve it. You get what I mean? Do not consume more than what you're supposed to consume, which is bad eventually. So that's the third one. So the fourth one is lust. If you just don't appreciate beauty for it is, you want more out of the beauty and you are tempted to touch it, tempted to have it, and then eventually you realize that, hey, they're not as pretty inside, they're just pretty outside. You know what I mean? Eventually the one that suffers you. So lust is there for a reason. Lust is there for you to appreciate beauty and want it. But if you have the correct mentality, you want to help her and see the world for what it truly is. Instead of just pretty on the outside, you want to build her to be as beautiful inside as well. So with that lust, you want to build her first. Get to know her, make her better, then make her yours. You get what I mean? So lust is there for a reason. If you utilize lust wrongly, your priority will be wrong. Your life will never be complete because you're looking at something for the surface that they are, and you don't bother to get to know what is within them. It will lead to regret, regardless of what you know what you tell yourself. But if your approach and your mentality is wrong, it will be wrong, right? And then that goes to the fifth. The fifth one is pride. A lot of us have it. We have ego. Just because you are good at something doesn't make you better than the next guy. I've highlighted that before. The analogy I use is because you have a PhD or a degree in maths doesn't make you a great musician. The great musician doesn't have that PhD in mathematics, but that doesn't make him less of a man than you are. You get what I mean? So we are all great at different things. So put your pride aside, learn from everyone and anyone, because everyone has something to teach. Everyone have a quality that you can learn from. You get what I mean? So that's the fifth one. Then the sixth is sloth. A lot of us are lazy. And we always find excuses and reasons not to do shit. It's common. I used to have it. I still kind of have it now. Sometimes I refuse to do this and do that because of the inconvenience. But when I can convince myself that it's for the good of something, it's for the benefit of something, I'll do it. So my battle is only to convince myself that it is beneficial. You get what I mean? Regardless of what it is. One of the best examples that I can give you is sometimes my helper will ask me to purchase 1 or 2 groceries from the store, and then I have to send my daughter to school in the morning, and I have to exercise in the morning. So it's like 3 different tasks. But then if I give myself excuses and reason, I will choose not to do one thing, and I could ask her to send my daughter to school and buy the grocery herself, and I can exercise. It's convenient for me, right? What am I hiring you for? You're my helper. But knowing that she have a lot in hand, I'm not unreasonable to just treat her as a slave. I mean, she's a helper. Yes, I pay her to help me, but eventually she have rights. You know what I mean? So she's a human as well. So I want to give her as I'm paying her to help me. So that doesn't mean that I can not do the things that I am able to do. So I send my daughter to school. I extended my route to detour to the grocery store to get groceries, and then continue from there. You know what I mean? With the groceries in hand, because it's just 1 or 2. It's not like a bunch of it. Even if it's a bunch of it, I'ma go there, and it's like weight training. So changing perspective. Eventually, I know it's beneficial for me. So laziness is never good. If you find excuses and reason not to be better, not to build yourself, you just want to waste time, waste it away on shit that doesn't matter. It's on you. Time is precious, so do not be lazy. That's why it's one of the 7 deadly sins. So the last deadly sins, the most common one is wrath. We always choose anger over anything else, because we cannot solve the situation then and there. So we choose to stop it with anger. But that doesn't resolve shit. You get what I mean? Anger doesn't only hurt you emotionally, it also hurts others. It's a very dangerous tool, and it's something that I see as unnecessary. You get what I mean? So never resolve things. Never try to resolve and dissolve things with anger, because eventually it doesn't work. You're just pausing the whole situation, and you make yourself look like a clown, and you make others feel bad, and it doesn't benefit anyone, really. So let's recap the 7 deadly sins. Envy, greed, gluttony, lust, pride, sloth, and wrath. So try to refrain from these 7 emotional disorder in a way. once you move on from that, you progress from that, you know, you will have a happier life, you will have a better life. I mean, so yeah, with that, I wish you well. Peace out. One.